Sending data, it says on YouTube. What's going on? Well, it says I'm live on Twitch, but YouTube is not connecting. Oh, now it says streaming on YouTube. Okay, I think it's because I wasn't scheduled to start yet. Anyways, okay, so for those of you watching the recording of this, the reason why we're doing Celebi is because I thought it might be easy. And with the way things have been at work, I've had a lot of extra time to make videos and stuff recently. That is why we have had them. However, I work a lot at work this week. So I worked like 13 hours yesterday. So I'm like, I don't have time to record and edit and upload a video like that. So we are going to just do it live. And I do think we can probably get Celebi done within a couple hours. Also something that I have briefly mentioned, no one's really commented about yet. I'm surprised. Because I know someone's going to complain at some point. But just so everyone knows, the reason why I always, when I stream or when I record and upload the videos for these Pokemon things, the reason why I always end before I get to Kanto is for a couple reasons. The biggest reason is when I was a kid and Kanto came out, I was like 6 or 7 probably. I don't remember exactly. Maybe even 5. I don't know. I was really young. And I never played them all the way through. And I don't know if I still have. I mean, I've seen people play it all the way through. But, like, every time I've tried to do it, I feel like it's in a weird order. And then in Johto, it's in an even weirder order. So I just don't even know the order to do things in. And one time I tried to do actually Johto in one of my Crystal playthroughs a long time ago. And it just took so long to try to figure out where to go. And at one point, like, you had to get like a bike. I had to go back to Johto to get the bike, and it was just chaos. Yeah. So that's why I just don't do Kanto. Let me open up this chat thing here, so that I can see the chat for hopefully YouTube and Twitch. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of things that I don't really address. Oh, there's also something else I guess I should say. I'm going to set the time, not that it really matters that much. I don't think we'll go through the whole day. I'll set it to 1 a.m. on Sunday, just so we know for sure we're getting return. I think Celebi learns return. I do want to go over the stats and stuff like I normally do in the recorded videos in just a second here after we pick our name. We're going to name ourselves Lola this time. I don't know why. I don't think I know anyone named Lola, but that's going to be our name today. Okay, before we go any further here, let's go over Celebi's stats. I have these all labeled as like image 3, image 4, so, okay, yeah, that's the one I need first. So we have Celebi's moveset here. This is what it can learn. Oh, in the bottom right for you guys, it will show the moveset, it's like level up moveset. So first let's go over the level up moveset. Ancient Power is a pretty decent move for Celebi to get, and Confusion is not the best, but it is great that I believe we start out with Confusion, right? Let me see. Oh. Yeah. And we start out with Heal Bell and Recover, which is also really nice. I'm honestly not even sure what Heal Bell does. Is that the same as... Let's see. Anyways, pretty okay moves, not really, kind of, I don't know. Let's see, I'm opening up the Bulbapedia thing for Heal Bell here. I've never used that. Oh, also, Celebi is just like a Pokemon that like people like never use. It's so hard to get, and it's, like, I oftentimes forget that it was even introduced in Gen 2. In fact, was Celebi even available in Gold and Silver, or was it only available in Crystal? I know it was only during certain events, but I'm not sure. So it doesn't really... It just heals you of status conditions, not like your HP. Yeah, we probably won't use that much then. I'll try it once probably to make sure that's what it is, but... So I do love watching, by the way, like Scott's Thoughts and my dry bread and stuff like that with these. However, I do want to just say I'm not here for like doing it in the quickest time. I like to pick Pokemon that don't get picked a lot, and I think it's interesting to see it from a perspective of someone who oh, I forgot I had the thing up. From someone who doesn't think about that and the statistical and all that detailed stuff. I think that it is just interesting to kind of see if someone did get the Pokemon somehow early on, how it would play out. I do want to point out Celebi's base stats here. 100 across the board in everything. Isn't that what Mew's stats is too? I feel like there's another legendary early on that has those stats. But 100 in everything, so that's nice. We don't have to worry, like, is the move special, physical? We're good across the board. I will say, though, we don't have the best coverage level up-wise, of course. And then I don't think you can learn Giga Drain in Johto. I think you get it in Kanto from Erica still. We could get Solar Beam, though. And honestly, I've never used Solar Beam in one of these playthroughs. We might try to do a Sunny Day Solar Beam setup. I'll have to look up where you get Sunny Day from even. I've never gotten Sunny Day in this game. I try not to look up things like that as much as possible just because, like I said before, Psychic, one of our best moves, I don't think you can also get until Kanto. So that sucks. So I'm thinking right now, probably I expect to maybe go into the league with Giga Drain and Sunny Day. But I think we're going to try it without that. If we can do it without that, I'm thinking we'll probably have Shadow Ball. We'll probably have Ancient Power. We'll probably have Confusion from our level up moves. And what's the other one? Do we get like Return? Yeah, we get Return. So probably Return is the fourth move. That's probably what we'll try first, but 2 of those will get taken off if we do decide to use Solar Beam. Solar Beam is a very powerful and it's stab. Like I said, I don't think you can get Psychic or Giga Drain in this region without going to Kanto, and we're not going to play past Johto. Also, if you missed the beginning of this, which I don't think you probably did, but please, I need your help. Yeah. First of all, I skipped through these like this. As we can see, I hold down the space bar because I'm not playing for time. I did replace Chikorita with... I keep doing this to you guys. I'm sorry. I did replace Chikorita with Celebi because... Actually, we're just all over the place today. Celebi's type effectiveness, let's see here. The only thing that's 4 times weak to is Bug. But that's not really going to be a problem in Gen 2. Is Bangahorn even in Gen 2? If it is, I think Heracross is the only one that learns it, if Heracross is even in Gen 2. And no one can learn it. Fury Cutter with Bugsy might be an issue. But we'll see. We're also weak to Flying, Poison, Ghost, Fire, Ice, and Dark. Dark we don't have to worry about. Ice we don't have to worry about. I don't think we really have to worry about Fire. Poison will be annoying in the Rocket plotline, but we should be strong enough with us being mythical. I probably should start referring to Celebi as mythical, not legendary. People are probably going to get mad if I don't. We do resist, though, fighting ground, water, grass, electric, and psychic. And honestly, those are all really good types to resist. I think all of them are like half resist, though not fourth. Yeah. And we're not immune to anything. So I will say in Gen 8, Celebi's level up moveset's different. In Gen 8, we wouldn't get Leech Seed and we wouldn't get Recover, which Leech Seed honestly might be good early on. I don't think we're going to keep that forever, obviously, though. Yes, we would like to keep Celebi. How do you spell legend? We're gonna nickname it Leg. No. What do we want to nickname it? Grassy? No. Maybe we'll just have it named Celebi. I wish I could not nickname it right now. Just because you never see a Celebi. Let it have its name. You know? I should get the chat open here again, just in case. Okay. We got the potion. I'm kind of curious to see what its back sprite looks like. I have never used Celebi. I feel like it's a Pokemon a lot of people forget about too, honestly. But if you was like a fan of Pokemon, especially back in the day, they made a whole movie out of Celebi, which honestly that was my least favorite Pokemon movie I ever seen. Why can't I get this to go away? Okay. That was really annoying. Oh my god. Oh, I have to say, if anyone on YouTube, that's a interesting back sprite. Its left arm looks like a leg though, or something weird. I don't know. Confusion's gonna be our go-to move. Confusion has a decent amount of PP here too, and with it being stab, it's gonna be pretty strong. Anyways, though, like I said, in the video where I tried the German foods, I think I compared this kind of to Milka and said it's about the same. I think I like that more. It's like more yogurty, like creamy than the Milka, in like a good way. Well, also strawberry, and I also like the little pieces of like freeze-dried strawberry in that. Or should I say Erdbeeren? Kann ich mag sagen? How much does Leech Seed do? Not very much. Oh. Can you like hurt me so I can see what Heal Ball does? Oh, it's not gonna hit me enough since I've Leech Seeded it. I see. That's fine. I mean, we can just spam Heal Bell. Yeah, it doesn't. A bell chimed. I was just curious. So we are going to be weak to the first two trainers, which is going to be interesting. With the way the level curve is in Johto, I feel like that could prove to be a little problematic, but we shall see. I don't think anyone that plays these games anymore reads these like texts and stuff now. I will say though, you know, I was thinking about it. You know how like everyone that plays this game, like us regular people, and then like even like Madry Bread and Scott's Thoughts and like all the YouTubers that plays these games too, they all complain even about the Rocket Plotline and Crystal. It's like a notorious thing that everyone hates. I will say though, I think I would rather do the Rocket Plotline, and it's shorter than the stupid ass tutorial in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And from what I understand, Scarlet and Violet has a really annoying tutorial too. Honestly, I kind of just autopiloted there to the Pokemon Center. I don't even know that we really needed to heal for this. But we are weak to Cyndaquil, but it has nothing that it can do to us really here, so... We are leveling up pretty fast, which I think is going to be pretty beneficial. But we shall see. What is this woman doing? Oh, she actually does move. I was like, why is she just standing there staring at a tree? Can you imagine these people doing this stuff in real life, just standing in, like, they're always standing in the same spots on the same screen? With this having, like, a daytime thing, I'm surprised, and some people do disappear and stuff depending on the day, but I'm surprised they don't have it depending on the time of day. Have different trainers, though. What else would we name him other than question mark, question mark, question mark? I'm not one to lie. My eyes are dry. I think it's because I worked so long yesterday. I actually worked really long today, and I'm at least gonna work 8.5 hours tomorrow. I might be working 12 hours tomorrow, and Thursday and Friday. Sometimes I accidentally push yes there, but thankfully I have the spacebar thing to kind of like speed up the game so much that it really doesn't matter even if I do something like that. Whatever. I wasn't going to fight it, but oops, that's not what I meant to do. I need to reorder my moves actually. But Faulkner actually might be some problem today. I don't know why I'm healing here, because I think you automatically get healed from Elm, but is I snicked? A Wooper has appeared? That's actually really fitting that the Pokemon community game thing's on my chat. I thought about not streaming this on Twitch just because I don't know why I went here. I really don't know why I went here. Anyways, because I always stream like language stuff on Twitch now recently. And anytime I stream Pokemon things, people don't really seem interested in it on Twitch. I am going to pick up this berry. I feel like I missed a berry on the first screen, but honestly, it's fine. I don't even end up using the berries half the time. Because I always tell myself, I'm like, oh, what if I need it later? And then I end up just not using it. Does anyone else do that? Okay. I didn't know what their PG had, so I was like, we leveled up fast. Why is this going off? I have it in silent. I need to make sure my iPad's disconnected from the internet so it doesn't keep going off. It's funny because, well, actually, no, we're weak to poison, so Psychic doesn't do good against poison. Doesn't Gen 1, though, Psychic's good against poison or something? I'm not even, like, intentionally fighting these people, but it will be helpful against Faulkner probably anyways. Bitterberry. I occasionally will use berries, but not as much as I probably should. So glad we... No, we do not need Safeguard. The only move really that I want level up wise is Ancient Power, I think. I could see Perish Song being a thing. Oh, I forgot it was a trainer battle. But I don't know that I really want Perish Song. That would be really nice if we had Ancient Power for Bugsy. If we did, then that would be effective against Scyther. And since Celebi's leveling up so fast, we might be. We'll just make sure we battle the trainers on the route to Bugsy, and we should be level 20 by then. Honestly, maybe we should just do Sprout Tower today, too. Gonna Leech Sheet him. I'm gonna have to... Okay, I didn't need that anyways. How much down am I on health? With Faulkner, maybe we should use a potion. I was gonna use a berry instead, but... Yeah, Pidgey wasn't even able to... I forgot we have Recover too. I normally don't get a move like Recover on a Pokemon. I think Mud Slap was one of the moves we could learn, but I don't know that we really want to. I feel like Confusion should do fine against the like hikers and stuff. We do have some water Pokemon on the one part of though. But we resist water anyway, so... Does Leech Seed take different damage against an opponent if it's super effective normally? Like, if it's a water Pokemon, does it take more health against them than if it's like electric or something, you know? What? Oh my god, I have to talk to that guy in the Pokemon Center. I've never forgotten that before. I mean, other than when I first started doing these, of course. Yeah, I don't want the fucking egg. I think it's funny it won't let you deposit Celebi. I mean, it makes sense as to why, but... Can you imagine if you could deposit all your Pokemon and then you wouldn't get stopped at trainer battles or in Grasp? That would be so broken, but so good too. I wish they had the replanting mechanic that they had in Gen 3 here. That would be really helpful. Did we pass that one woman that's like facing the wall? We had to have, right? Oh no, maybe we didn't. Oh, there she is. I guess I didn't remember that curve. Okay, Confusion. I couldn't remember what that was gonna do. Like, power-wise, I didn't know what that was gonna do. And that was like a just in case kind of thing, you know? I'm really glad that we have the one Pokemon Center before the cave. Can you imagine if it didn't, then we had to go all the way back to Faulkner City, whatever the name of that town is? I think we have like a Great Ball up here, so let's go ahead and get that. I do always forget to get... I remember most of my HM mules, but one that I always consistently forget, good thing we're not timed ever, is like a flying one. So hopefully I remember this time. In fact, isn't there like Pidgeys on this route? Let's kind of run back and forth and see what we can pick up. Can Hoot Hoot fly? It doesn't look like it could, so I'm gonna assume not. I can't remember. I don't think used a Hoot Hoot. This seems like such a pointless interaction. Why is that guy there asking about the Slowpoke tail? think I talked to the Pokemon Center, right? Yeah. What level am I? I just seen it, but 15. Six, 8, and 6. I was like, do I want to battle him? I do. I normally try to avoid that one, but we're gonna do it today. I'm not gonna like purposely overlevel just to get, unless we need it, just to get ancient power for Bugsy. But if we get ancient power, I ain't gonna be mad about it. One thing I will say too about us being weak to poison is I don't really see it being too much of a big deal because, you know, what good poison moves are in the game that we're going to face. I mean, I know Sludge Bomb is in this game, but like, I don't think any AI Pokemon has Sludge Bomb. I don't even know if any of them have Sludge. Maybe someone in the Rocket plotline, I don't know. Hey Jessica. How are you? I am tired. I worked 13 hours yesterday. I worked 8.5 hours today. I work probably 12 hours tomorrow. I work 9 hours Thursday, and I'll probably be working at least 12 hours Friday. So I am very tired. I'm glad you're doing good. Any exciting things happening for you? We are definitely going to teach return, I think. Or should I save it for later? Or Swift, I mean. Return, lol. I think we'll need this for Bugsy. Might as well get rid of Heal Bell. I think we're going to get rid of Leech Seed for Ancient Power. Well, I did have a talk with him. Oh, you did? Did it go well? I almost did not want to leave him. Oh, was it kind of like a not clear communication kind of thing? Sometimes it's better too for your own like mental well-being and like just so that you aren't stressing about it and stuff like that. Oh, yeah. But that sucks though. I know how you... That's always a good idea too. I mean, it really sucks to think about sometimes, but at the end of the day, if it's meant to happen, it'll happen. There's a lot of people always. Oh, I walked past. No. Well, we can go in there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to get to... I actually had a dream about that yesterday. Not that exact thing, but like the whole idea of like if you meet someone and want to get to know them on any level, even if you're just like, oh, that's a cool person, I want to get to know them more. It's hard to really do that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, with his job, I'm sure too that he has a lot of people around him and a lot of things going on. We might level up to level 20 after these. I'm pretty sure we will. I think there's 2 more trainers. I really didn't mean to Leech Seed that one, but that's fine. I don't know why I'm healing so much, because we have recover. The only time I really need to heal is if our PP is low. Yes, we are going to learn Ancient Power. That is exactly what we needed for Bugsy. It doesn't matter if we need health anyways. We're going to just Ancient Power. Woman who is so into him, any woman. I didn't expect him to like me back. Did he say he felt that way when you talked to him? Oh, I don't know why I did that. I need to save Ancient Power for... Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I mean, it almost sounds to me like that, like, there's some kind of external factors going on, or that he's just very, like, unsure, or, like, it could be, like, and maybe he doesn't feel good enough for some reason. Maybe he's working on something. Maybe he's, like, whether working on something, like, physically, or, like, working on something, like, mentally to get over something to be able to. There could be a lot of things, though. Or reasons. Wow, one shot the Scyther. Well, I'm sure that you will eventually hear about it. That's just always the kind of vibe I've gotten. I guess I haven't done a 2-hour stream in so long. I haven't done a reading. I don't think about it. But yeah, I feel like that. Just like, you know. You're over your mess. Oh, I forgot the Bible fights here. Is there anything that's going to cause a problem here? Does any of Morty's Pokemon have Shadow Ball? People there can keep secrets. Honestly, that's sometimes the best, though, especially in situations like that, because then you find out more information when you want to. How are we going to get Paris? How many Pokeballs do I have? Nickname to Paris. No. Can we get a flying type here too? I don't remember what's in this forest. If not, I guess there's a Pidgey in that one route, but... Oh. I was confused for a second, but... I got it. I did not sleep enough last night. Goldeen escape. I kind of want a Goldeen too, that's kind of sad. I don't think he knows I know more than I lead off to be. I mean, honestly, it's best to play your cards that way, though. I love that for you. That's just how you gotta do it. Okay, we just got cut, and... I know, I didn't even see Goldeen was here. How long ago did it say it? Oh, I did see it. I see it now. I love Goldeen. It's so cute. Oh, that is so hard to do. You know, in general, how would you say that you are in speed generally? Because, like, for me, I used to be very patient and stuff. But then one time something happened and I felt like because I was patient, it kind of messed things up. And now I'm like really unimpatient. Unimpatient? So unimpatient? You know what I mean. I'm used to me given to me fast. Yeah. I hate waiting. I hate not knowing. I'm just like... Yeah, that's true. I think it does probably build a stronger foundation and a stronger connection. And it's also interesting because, like... I need to probably change those two. I can learn headbutt, but I think we're just going to do return. I do think, though, that... Oh, no. I don't know what I was going to say. I didn't sleep enough yesterday. Why isn't this changing? Okay. I thought that was a trainer we was battling. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Sometimes, too, like, two people that have feelings for each other, for example, that do, you know, they probably didn't start having feelings for each other at the same exact time. So, like, sometimes the timing is a little different from each other, and so that can be a part of waiting sometimes, too. I am, like, such a high level. This must be, like, a fast experience group or something. I don't know. Especially for a legendary, I'm surprised how fast we're leveling up. I don't even know if I need to train anymore. I think maybe after we beat Whitney, maybe on the way to Morty we'll just not train. Once I met him, I didn't feel a connection. Yeah. That can be a part of it. But I wonder... Honestly, too, like, I don't know what exactly you said, but having just said something to him about it, too, probably, like, if he hadn't already been thinking about it, he's probably had thought about it now, at least, you know? And that can be a part of, like, getting the ball rolling in that direction, too. Yeah. That's always funny when that happens. I know I've, like, seen situations like that before, too, where, like, people will get married and stuff, and it's like they had known each other for so long before they did anything about it. If I didn't, it wouldn't, yeah. I had to wait a year, yeah. Sometimes it's better, too. I know I've had things where I probably should have been more patient, but... It's important to wait for the right timing, for sure. Oh, that did nothing. Well, Whitney wasn't that bad. I wish Celebi learned, like, Dig or something. Actually, Dig's not very good of a move in this gen. Thank you. I don't want to, like, try to avoid spinning trainers necessarily, just because I feel like this just takes too much time and I don't have the patience for that. But I do want to avoid optional ones that I can without excessively trying to avoid them. Yeah. Well, I'm sure that if he does too, though, he probably didn't either. Wait, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Yeah. I love that feeling though. It's honestly the best. Especially when it's like new. I almost want to say there's nothing better. Is there something better? Maybe. I don't know. Now we have to go back and get the bottle. See, this is part of it that is like some of the trainers we're going to get now. I can't remember if we walk all the way around and pick up that TM to the right here. Like there. I can't remember what that TM is. I feel like it's a TM that's actually kind of good. Have you heard from anyone that he like talks about you a lot, or that he has talked about you at all, really, I guess, or has said anything about being interested? Matching things too, which... Yeah. I know what you mean, yeah. Oh my god, I don't want to battle you. Can you go away? Dankeschön. Yeah, that's true. How much longer is it before your kids won't be going to that school that he's the principal of? I know that would suck to have to wait that long. But maybe you'll see more, like, action then. Yeah. I mean, I guess you've already waited 4 years. What's another 2? That would suck, though. Hopefully not. By then, I'm sure you would have found... If you did have to wait 2 years, I'm sure you would have found someone else by then anyways. Mm-hmm. Hopefully so. I know some people can be very hard-headed. I wonder if Flareon has any good moves. I think we're so high-leveled now. Wow, it actually lived. Maybe we should have leveled up more. Oh no. We're like doing nothing to Umbreon. We're gonna have to probably use Recover. It's just the building the courage. I know I have confidence, but I feel... Yeah. I could see that. I mean, I don't know him, obviously, but I could see that. See, other than me. Yeah. Oops. I need to use Recover. It also helps too, just in general. Like you have been like volunteering but also just like being around. Like, it's not like no matter what, it's not like you guys won't see each other or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, with your kids going to school, they're like, he's going to see you, so that kind of helps too, to kind of be like, hey, I'm still here, but without actually, you know. Before we get too much higher of a level, oh, I didn't get return. Wonder how needed that'll be. I think I'm going to try to, that's not what I really wanted to do, but whatever. I think I'm going to try to get a Pidgey. I think this route or the next route has it. I can't remember. I was born here and all. Yeah. That's why I want to see. On the art thing. What art thing? Like the art class, you mean? Oh no, I don't want to talk to you. I need you to go away, ma'am. I'm trying to get, I think it's the next route. Let's go ahead and go down and do that. Oh, the art show, yeah. I love things like that. No. I wonder if I have anything to heal my burn. No. That's fine. It's this grass right here that I know has a Pidgey. Maybe who actually does have fly though? Oh, Noctowl I think has fly maybe. That's who I've caught before. I know it's someone in this route that I normally end up catching. I don't think Pokeball is going to work. We probably don't even have enough balls. We did it. If he was there, I figured due to the text was written from the school. I feel like things like that, like your situation though, it's kind of like, it's like not me, but like you in that situation. It's like, I just want to know like what you feel about me or like what you're thinking. I would love to be able to read people's mind, just in general. Although I guess sometimes you wouldn't want to know what they're thinking. It might not be the best sometimes. Not that situation, but just in general. I do like, one thing I will say about this game is that the gym order can be done a little bit differently than normal. While we're thinking about it, let's go ahead and get strength. I feel like it'd be so nice to know exactly what someone's thinking though. Make me feel less than. Yeah. My eyes are so dry. I think I bought them. Did I? I don't know. This is like my go-to fishing spot, like in this little corner right here. We need to equip the old rod to select. Okay. Not the Magikarp, we need the Krabby for getting through some of this. Oh my god, we're just having really bad luck right now. What is going on? Krabby, hello? Maybe it doesn't love me at my spot today. Okay. Now we can go ahead and... Oh, that would be amazing too. That's true about the future. And also, I feel like even if we could, it would kind of be like reading tarot cards in the sense of like, yes, the tarot cards tell you what the current most likely outcome is, but like, things can always change though a little bit, you know? I feel like that's kind of what it would probably be like, even if you could read the future. Surf will teach to Krabby. Strength will teach to Krabby. I feel like I have to stay strong. Would you say that would you say that it's just like a thing that just happens to happen? Or do you think that you just kind of like strive and like do your best as a person when you have company? Yeah, and people change too, that is true. And also there's so many things, like if one person changes, that could alter something else, which alters something else, which alters something else. One of those kind of things. Oh, I need to do the rival here. Do I need heal? Let's go ahead and heal in this town, that way we don't have to do all that walking again. Even though I don't think we actually need help. Just in case we die. I don't think we will, though. I don't know what it is you want me to say again, so I don't know. I have worked 22 hours in the last 2 days with almost no sleep, so I don't know. I think we have all of our HM mules until almost the end of the game when we get Goldine. Oh, I can't run away from this. About how it's like a domino effect? Oh my god, what's going on? And one person changing something in their life changes it for a bunch of other people too? I don't know if that's what you mean or something else. If it's something else, then I have no idea what I said. Yeah. Hopefully things work out. That'd be a really nice end of the year. I feel like we've had a lot of like outer planets in astrology changing recently, and maybe even some soon. I don't know if all of them have or not. So I feel like that has also affected things in a major way for so many people. So hopefully those things help help things with you. Oh, our psychic does effective damage because they're also poison type. Because ghost, I think, resists psychic. Capricorn and a Gemini. Interesting. I don't think I've ever heard of that combination, but that's interesting that you say that though, because I'm a Virgo and my fiance is Libra, which is like obviously not the same, but like it's still earth and air. I will say, you guys will notice, to those of you watching this later in the pod, I definitely with the farther I get into this game, the more I rush or maybe do things that aren't the best plays. Especially when I'm recording a video, I normally get really hungry because I tell myself, oh, I'll do it after, or I'll eat dinner after this, and then I'm like ravenous by the time. What were the moves I said at the beginning of this that I said I would do? I know Shadow Ball was one of them because it's such a good move. Am I going to get rid of Recover? I think I am. Honestly, Earth energy is great energy, so I understand that. Oh, I take it you've had bad experiences with air and fire? I know typically they say that like I'm a Virgo, so it's supposed to be like Capricorn and Taurus are supposed to be the best signs for me. And for you being Gemini, they say that like, what is the other air signs? Libra and Aquarius is supposed to be the best for you. But like, I don't know that that's true. I will say though, there is a lot of people I've met and like been interested in, or maybe something that was Earth. But like, I don't know that I've ever dated an Earth sign. I had a long distance relationship with one once. Your kid is Virgo? So you know that we're a very, well, most Virgos are pretty organized. Or maybe not organized. Maybe it's more of just Virgos typically want it done their way. Yeah. Oh, I know that you aren't, but that's what would be like. That's what we would like. Oh, I see. Let's see. Did I defeat Morty? I'm kind of like on autopilot with this game. She wants it as she wants regardless. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, I was really confused for a second. Yeah. Can you imagine if she was a Taurus then? Tauruses are very stubborn too, but like in a different way, like a more stubborn way. Did she just give me moo moo milk? Is that what she said? I don't even know. I've been busy with my reads lately. Oh yeah, you were doing like tarot readings and stuff before. How has that been going? Do you still do that? Like for people? Or whatever? Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. I think it'd be really fun to get into doing palm reading. It's interesting you say that about intuitive reading though. I feel like a lot of times when I do tarot reading, it's like a weird 50-50. Like sometimes I just kind of end up doing it mostly intuitively, kind of. And it's kind of like the tarot cards are like little bits, but then like most of it's from my intuition. And then sometimes the cards tell me more than my intuition does. It's kind of weird. Shadow Ball is probably our strongest move right now. Maybe we should move that up to the top. Well, how much PP does that have? 15? I have runes, but I haven't, I don't think I've really, I mean, I've done them some. It's kind of like more of when they call to me, but they don't call to me very often. I probably could do a read without a card. I've just never tried to. I say that too because a lot of times I'll end up doing readings and like what I'm saying has nothing to do with the card I put in front of me. I've done that before, like on here when I did streams, and someone would be like, what do you mean the Fool doesn't mean that? And I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm not reading it because the Fool, I'm reading it that because my intuition. People can do that with mental issues. Yeah. Kakuna. Yeah, that's true. I feel like even when, like, there's a certain point, if I'm drained out, I just can't do readings in general, even with cards. Maybe I could with cards, but I don't like to do with cards, like, from the textbook definition. I like to do it mostly intuitively. Depending on how much I do with the cards is depending on the day or the individual reading, but I don't think I really like to do them all from the cards. Because court cards annoy me. I don't know how you feel about court cards when you use cards, but I feel like court cards are just like, they do nothing for me. It's like, what the fuck does this tell me? I don't even read the books. Oh, you mean like the like tarot card meanings? I don't like read them like when I do readings ever, but like I think probably when I like first got cards like back in the day I did. And I do have a spreadsheet that I made of the tarot card meanings. Did I already teach Krabby Surf? I did. Okay. Oh yeah, you do Oracle. Do you have tarot cards though for yourself? Oh, I got a new Oracle deck recently. Have you ever gotten Oracle decks from All Things Intuitive? I got some... What is the name of these? Oh, Between the Lines. I think that's their newest Oracle deck. Or at least it was when I bought it. I don't know if they've had a new one come out since then. Yeah, I have most of them except for there's like a shadow one that they made that I don't have. And I really wish I would have bought it because you can't buy it anymore, I don't think. There may be some that they don't sell anymore that I don't have, but all of them that they still sell I have. Oh yeah. I love that deck. I feel like the Between the Line ones though, Between the Lines, Between the Line, yeah. I feel like, I don't know. One Oracle deck I have, I don't know if you've ever, oh, my headphones aren't long enough. I don't know if you've ever seen these before, but every time I use these, it's like a weird thing. Like, I've used it a couple times, and sometimes it's fine. First of all, this is the Wild Archetypes of the Unknown, I think it's called. I don't know where the packaging went for it. But anyways, I've seen YouTubers and stuff use these before, but first of all, they're circular, so they're hard to shuffle because it's like, you know, there's a lot of cards in this deck. I think this is probably one of my biggest like decks, like card number wise, but I do love the artwork on them. But there is a couple in here that like the Queen, the Village, the Cave. There's a couple in here that are like the names of like an ancient like Greek goddess or something like that. Different things like that. And I don't know how I feel about those. Just because I always have to look up who that person is. Like, of course I could read my intuitive message from it, but I'm also like curious every time I see someone's name, and I'm like, who's this person? Are the shadow ones on Amazon? Oh, is it like used or something? Is that how? I will say, I do enjoy this deck, and I'm glad I got it. The reason why I got it is because I was really called to it when I seen it at the store, because I bought this at like a physical store. I was just really called to it, so I got it, and it was like $40. It was expensive, I think. Interesting. I didn't know they still had it online. I'll have to, when I start making money from either work again or some other way, I'll have to get that next. I'll have to add that to my list on there of things to get. I've really been wanting that deck for a while. I do know, like, their Hidden Truth Volume 1 and 2, and the Messages of Love. Those might be my favorite Oracle decks I have. And I feel like it's, like, kind of controversial. You've seen me use it a lot before, but I know that you don't really do tarot that much, but this Final Rose tarot deck is my favorite. Like, it's so pretty. And like the major arcana cards are like switched out with like new things, and like I feel like the whole deck has like a new meaning. It's so fresh feeling. But it's like $70 some for the deck, so it's a very spicy expensive. Maybe we should have. We don't need to heal. It's fine. It's not very effective. It's fine. I feel like a lot of people hate this deck, though. No, we're not changing Pokemon. Confusion, yeah, it's part fighting, so actually, that'll be good. Dynamic Punch, we will not be teaching. But that's a nice suggestion, though. We have to talk to this woman to get Fly. I need to put some lotion on tonight before I go to sleep. We have 4 badges out of 8. No, 5 badges. And this is crazy. I never remember. I like literally almost never remember to get a flying Pokemon before I come to Chuck. And I always have to swim back. It doesn't matter, we're not using the Pokemon, but I have OCD. I like my love situation deck. Interesting. A love situation. Let's see. Is that the name of it? Amazon.com. Oh, Amazon's taking its sweet time. Well, while Amazon's loading, we'll continue this. Fly. And we'll fly back here. Oh god, we need to fly back to the one thing. Oh, okay. Amazon's loading. I think the tab might have just loaded. Let's see. What? Why? That's weird. It wanted me to type in a code just to... Oh, it looks like there's a lot of options on here. I see a DeLuna Answers Oracles deck. That's the first thing that comes up. A Solgast Love Oracle deck. Situations Love Oracle. That actually looks really nice. That one's really cheap too, even without being on sale, but it's on sale right now. The Solgast one. I really do like the artwork on that too, actually. Oh, that one's cheap too. I like the pictures on that one too. They're all the same, actually, it looks like, on that one. But I do like that one as well. It's like GZXINKE. That's the second one I seen. That one also looks nice. I cannot show it on the stream because this is going to end up being in a Pokemon video. But I can put it in the chat. Let's see. This one... Oh, where's Twitch? I don't know if it'll let me... That's one of them, but that one's not the first one. That one's like, okay. Oh, the other one disappeared. Oh, this is the other one. This one looks really good. I like this. Yeah, Situation Love Oracle deck's what I typed in. Hey, King. How are you? I hope you're having a majestic day, night, evening, morning. Oh, we're getting the potion. I was like, what are we doing in this town again? Okay, I need to fly back to... So far, nothing's given us trouble, but I didn't think it would anyways for Celebi. I've probably... I don't know, Celebi levels up so fast. Oh, you have them both? I do like how they're both pretty affordable decks too, it looked like. So honestly, both of them is probably going to get purchased by me. Like I said, I need to get my finances in order first. But when I do get them in order, I will be getting those. Okay, yes, it's evening here too. I love this game. Sometimes I get a little burnt out just because I normally make a video with this every week on YouTube. But I do enjoy playing it. And today we're playing with Celebi. And Celebi's such a rare Pokemon. I got recently, what's the T? It's a card. No. That's true though. I love that. That sounds like a good card to get. Mm-hmm. She disappeared. Celebi is. Honestly, though, it's funny because my memory as a child with Celebi, and this game in particular too. Well, first of all, Celebi wasn't in this game that you could obtain, but I remember largely that movie, Celebi Forever, I think it was called, or something. I can't remember exactly, but I honestly did not like that movie. Because the first and second movie were good, and then the third Pokemon movie, it was is still my favorite Pokemon movie they've ever done. And then the fourth one with Celebi was just really disappointing. And the fifth one was okay, it was good. I have so much shopping to do now. Look at what you did, Jessica. Are we gonna do confusion? I don't think it really matters. Ooh, confusion's not the best option here. What about Shadow Ball? Shadow Ball looks like it's doing more. Ooh. Okay. We're just going to have to black out our other Pokemon now. Yeah, I don't even remember what that movie was about, honestly, though. Maybe if I watched it now, I would like it more. Because sometimes as a kid, you just get bored about things or whatever, and they're not really as bad as you think they are. I think we're going to go do Price, and then we're going to come back for Jasmine. Because like I said earlier, I worked 13 hours yesterday, 9 hours today, and I work 12 hours tomorrow, and I have to get up at like 5 a.m. tomorrow for work. And it's currently 7:09, and I would like to not be playing this game all night. Because I am tired. I did not get very much sleep last night, and I am going to be very tired tomorrow. And I work like 9 hours Thursday, and I work, probably I'll end up working 12 hours Friday. I need to watch the DBS movies again. Oh, the Dragon Ball Z movies. I was so confused for a second. I was like, what Pokemon movie is that? Yes. I don't think I've ever seen the Dragon Ball Z movies. I've seen one from like, my uncle was dating this girl and her son was really into it. And so I watched it there. So maybe it was movies we seen, but I don't remember if it was movies or the show. It can, especially if you just feel drained a lot that month, or if you are just like not feel. There's like sometimes you just don't have the energy for it, like to do it and be happy about it, you know, or not happy about it. That's not the right word. That can be hard too, yeah. I was doing tarot videos on YouTube, but like literally I was doing them for all the signs because I love watching like the astrology tarot videos, and I just did not. I was like getting like literally like 1 or 2 views on each of the videos, and I'm like, it is taking literally days to record all of these, and I can't. Yeah, it seems like probably a time of year I'm sure that people would be curious about what's going on like that. You know, something I just realized I've never noticed. On this screen, when you go into the stats, is that their front sprite? That's their front sprite, isn't it? Yeah. I think it is, but I think it might be mirrored. Like from when you would see it in battle, I mean. Yeah. Do you get very many, like, on your own, though, on your own social media? Or is most of it through hotlines? Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon were your first anime shows? You know, I guess I've never thought about it, but Pokemon is an anime, isn't it? I guess I've never thought about it like that. Pokemon might have been one of my first two then, but my cousin really liked Sailor Moon, and so, well, I have a Sailor Moon poster above me too, so I really liked Sailor Moon as a kid. That was like something we did together. Most of it's... Oh, you've been on it for over 20 years now? Wow. I was about to say something, and then I was like, I don't know if I should say that. It sounds like it could be, like, misconstrued. Now I have to say it, though. So what I was going to say is, my mom used to do hotlines, too, but it wasn't that kind of hotline. And then I was like, oh, that sounds like... It wasn't that kind of hotline that she did either, though. Oh, really? What do you mean by that? Like, you don't have Facebook and stuff because of it, you mean? Yeah. Oh, no, exactly. But that's not what it was. She was, like, a part of some group that, like, called people, but it wasn't, like, a sexual thing. It was before I was born, I think. These camera things are so annoying in this rocket plotline thing. We are really high level. I'm surprised we couldn't beat Jasmine. Honestly, we probably could have if we had gone to Goldenrod. After we get done with this, well, we'll go ahead and do price. After we get done with price, though, we do need to get return. It's kind of like one of those things that, like, I can't believe we hadn't yet. If you don't turn off the cameras, I wonder if there's things on the next floors that goes off like that too. I like how we're 4 times weak to bug moves, and it's not even something we have to worry about. Like, what the fuck bug move are we gonna get hit by that we have to worry about, you know? I have no idea what that person said, and I don't care. Sometimes well, not actually, normally I don't, but I have sometimes forgotten to talk to them afterwards to get their passwords from them. And that's really sad because then I have to come back down to this floor to do it. Sometimes I like to let him have his Ditto transform just so I can see whatever Pokemon I'm playing's front sprite. Because normally if I'm playing a Pokemon, it's the one that is like kind of rare. I mean, we might as well use that now. It's going to give us more space in our inventory anyways. I didn't think there was anything down there, but I'm like, let's check just to make sure. This rocket plotline thing is annoying, but I'm glad it's not as annoying as the tutorial in Sword and Shield. Just hear me like mashing the button to like get through it. Pokemon Violet? Yeah, I mean, I can't right now because finances, but I thought about getting Scarlet or Violet, but I just haven't. I heard the tutorial and those were annoying too. Have you done the tutorial yet? Is it kind of annoying? Because the tutorial in Pokemon Shield and Sword is like really long and really annoying. It's like, yes, we know how to play Pokemon. I don't need you to do this. Celebi's moveset seems to be very, like, as a helper kind of Pokemon. It's optional in classrooms. Oh, okay. Yeah, Sword's not, or Shield's not, I mean. Well, I guess Sword too. But it's very, like, it feels kind of like why, like, you know, like sometimes you want to restart the game so you can capture like new Pokemon and build a new team and like start over again basically, but every time with that game it's like I don't think I want to, but then I also don't want to play it. I want to restart, but I can't because it takes forever. I do like Sword and Shield. It was a pretty good game. But yeah, the tutorial really for me is what does it. Oh, I know. It really can. I've seen a lot of other people complain about that too. That's interesting you say that about Scarlet though, or Violet. Well, they're the same tutorial-wise, I'm sure. Because I seen a thing, it had like the length of tutorial for each game, and like, and also like, you know, Ruby, Sapphire, Gold, Silver, Diamond, Pearl, Sword, Shield, Scarlet, Violet, and maybe I think Scarlet and Violet it showed as being shorter than Shield, but it was still pretty long. But maybe it's including the optional tutorial. I think X and Y was one that was just as long, or maybe even longer than Shield. I can't remember. I didn't play that generation though, so I don't know. How have I skipped? Oh, we're about to. I didn't notice that was a spinning trainer ever. Normally I'm like fast forwarding this, going through this gym, because this is such an easy gym. They really should have made price better. I have not played that one. I played, as a kid, I played the first generation, the second generation, and the third generation. And I wanted the fourth generation, but my parents never got that for me. I like borrowed the game one time from someone, and I did it for a couple days. And I think I liked it, but I don't really know the fourth generation because of that. But past that, I have not really played the 5th, 6th, or 7th generation. The way we kind of did price so fast is kind of crazy. Well, Return's not going to be used against Jasmine anyways, so let's just fly back to Jasmine and try this. Now, what's going to do the most damage here? Just got Platinum? Like the original Platinum? Or is there a remake on that one? Wait, Diamond, Pearl. I think Platinum's the third one in that gen, isn't it? I don't think that one had a remake. That one's not doing very much, but it's not doing a ton to us either. Okay, we was able to pull it out this time, I think. I feel like the last time I fought them, it did less. I don't know why. I think it might be because Confusion stab. Well, I don't know though, because that would put Confusion at doing 75 damage and Shadow Ball would be doing 80. Honestly, Shadow Ball might have done more there too because I had fed Celebi some protein. and that raised our attack stat. And Shadow Ball in this game is physical. I wonder if it's interesting that they never do that because, like Pokemon Yellow, well, Pokemon Yellow kind of had a remake with Let's Go Pikachu, kind of a little bit, but not really. Pokemon Crystal's never been remade. Pokemon Emerald's never been remade. Platinum's never been remade. I don't think I don't think the 5th generation had a third counterpart like that. I don't think. The fifth generation's an interesting generation though. Well, yeah, but Soul Silver is a remake of like Silver, not of Crystal. That'd be kind of cool if they did a remake of like the third like additional kind of like, I don't know what kind of games you would call them. Is that gonna do? I thought it would. We finally have an answer to psychic types. We are still paralyzed. We can go ahead and probably do something about that here. I don't really want to use a berry if I don't have to. We'll just stay paralyzed for now. Platinum, Crystal, and Yellow were so good. Agreed. I feel like Crystal's interesting too because there's this battle tower thing in this, which is like really unique for this old of a game. I think it was where you could like connect online and fight with people. Obviously, I'm sure it doesn't work anymore. I don't know. This is like a ROM, I think it's called, or whatever, so it doesn't work probably in this anyways, but probably it was more for like the Japanese thing where it was connected to the internet anyways. I just want to get out of here. I never got to use it, sadly, though, like in its actuality. Oh my god, that's really annoying. You're gonna trap me where I have to go all the way back around and then all the way back down. This is so annoying. Fuck off. Hi, Poofy. How are you? I hope you're having a majestic day. Your radio and lives? What do you mean? What radio? Like you don't listen to the radio, you mean? Or like you used to be on radio? Are you thinking of doing... Oh, I see. Are you thinking of doing, like stuff like that again? You've been super busy. I understand that. It has been a crazy week. Especially people in the US with like all the holidays we have at this time of year, but really everywhere. Blog Talk Radio? I've never heard of that. I hope 27's return. I used to, good. What was that one thing called? Oh, AMP. I've thought about doing AMP before. Tried out a Thai, Chinese, and Indian fusion restaurant this past weekend. That sounds fun. Is it like a new restaurant? There's like a new, I think it might be Korean, I'm not sure. But there's like a new restaurant opening up near me. I don't know if it's open yet or not. I don't think it is, but it's like a block or two from my apartment too, so I have no excuse not to try it. Unless it's really expensive, and then that's my excuse. Who would allow me to be a guest in it? A partner now? Interesting. A free reading. That would be cool. You know, that's a kind of a good idea. I don't know if you've ever heard of AMP, but it's like a radio thing like that. But it's free to broadcast from. I've never thought about doing tarot on there. AMP's kind of popular right now too. It opened up in December last year. Oh, it's so good. That sounds amazing. I love watching videos of like really just all kinds of different cuisines and stuff like that. I mean, I'm kind of a picky eater, so I wouldn't get a lot of it, but I love watching it. And there's something in most cultures that I would like, and so I just love eating different things like that, though. I want some like Korean barbecue. That's what I really want. Or some like Korean fried chicken. Oh. I've done AMP before, but I was doing it at the time for like other reasons. I wanted to like do like a more of a traditional radio show, because I think you can connect it to like Apple Music or something, and I think you can connect it to Spotify, and you can play songs on your AMP too. But like, it's weird though, because to play songs you have to have viewers. Like, if you don't have anyone watching your radio show, then it won't let you play songs from Apple Music or Spotify, and I don't know why exactly. But obviously, since I was just trying it out for the first time, I didn't have any viewers, and it wouldn't let me play music, so that's kind of why I stopped doing it when I did. But for especially like doing tarot or something like that, it feels like that would be really cool. A 3-bedroom apartment on the 3rd floor. That's awesome. I thought about doing that too, because my apartment, the rent for everyone else has gone up a lot. And I'm worried the next time we get an offer on our lease, it's going to go up for us probably too. Although it hasn't the last few years, even though it did for everyone else. We don't talk about it too loud though, we're not going to jinx it. But anyways though, yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about it though. I feel like Facebook's such a different breed now than it used to be though. Like, I feel like Facebook used to be cool among like the younger crowd too, and now it's kind of like gotten to the point to where like it's for old people now, you know? So I feel like it's like a different audience than it used to be. I'm out of psychic. That's fine. We got an Omni boost. Oh, I see. I used to have that in, when I lived in this town called Greentown. Honestly, I thought about kind of moving back there just because of that. That was like 5 years ago, but I used to pay $415 a month in rent, and I didn't pay for any utilities, and I would love to be able to do that again. Really? I've never really had that, but then again, I don't really use Facebook, like hardly at all. It's just not my thing. It's funny because like I have a Facebook obviously, and people will be like, did you see my post on there? And I'm like, no, I did not see your post on there. Unless you tagged me in it, I will not see your post on there. Oh, I didn't even know that was like a thing, that like a group of readers being on there regularly like that. when we were moving, it was like, ew, snowing, ew. I hate moving in general. Yeah, that would definitely make it a lot worse. Moving in general really sucks. That's kind of why I've been renewing my lease here the last few years, even though my apartment is way too expensive. I keep renewing it because I'm like, I don't really feel like moving. But other apartments in the area is going up so much too, though, that it's like, yeah, I feel that. I feel like I've also discovered that live streams actually, honestly, and also doing free tarot readings, both of those things are very draining for my energy. I enjoy doing both of them, but both of them are still draining nonetheless. Where am I going right now? I'm underground. So that's why I haven't been doing tarot readings on here on stream, and I don't know that I will again, honestly. Kind of just at that point where I'm like, I don't know that I really plan on it again, and that's fine. Yeah. I've seen that thing too where, not on there, but on like, on a random and is that the name of the website? I've never used it, but anyways, I've heard about at least readers on there kind of undercutting each other in prices, and then like no one kind of making money because of that. I can't use confusion because it's part dark. So Shadow Ball? No. And then the next day it was mid 60s. And like yeah. It just knew though. That's why. It just knew that that's what your plans were, and it wanted to ruin your plans. There's nothing for that but porn. Wait, what? They have porn on a random? Have they always? I mean, it's been so long since I've... Oh, lol. You didn't see that? It's been so long since I've used a random. I don't remember that. Oh. I guess I didn't realize that. I was like a child when I was on there last. And obviously I was a child, so I didn't have money, so I didn't spend money on there anyways. I don't even know if I would have, even if I did, but... well, maybe I would have at the time, just because I didn't really know about Twitch and stuff like that. I feel like Twitch is such a great community for free tarot readings or paid tarot readings. The tarot community on here is pretty good. Oh, that makes sense, I guess, too, for specifically for women. I feel like it, not just there, but in a lot of places in life, things can get a little bit more complicated than you would expect on things like that. And it's really unfortunate. Oh, you did? I had thought about it at one point, but... I mean, this week I'm working a lot at work. I'm going to end up working like 70 hours this week probably altogether, at least. But for the most part, I don't really work that much at my work anymore because of some, we'll call it layoffs that they did. Kind of. I don't know. Anyways, so I really need to make money in an additional way. I thought about doing tarot readings places, but I don't really know where to go to be able to make money from that. Yeah. I feel like chat-based I would prefer a lot better too. I feel like my least favorite is in-person readings. Is that weird of me to say? Like, I hate doing readings in person because every time I do, I feel like I can feel the person's energy and it feels like they're rushing me in a way to where, like, at the end, afterwards, looking back, I always feel like I didn't say enough because I felt like they were rushing me, so I didn't say everything I wanted to say, and, like, But I may go back if it gets slower. Oh, yeah. I'm excited for February. There's a possibility I may be visiting my dad I haven't seen since early December. Early December last year? Wow. That's awesome. Hopefully you're able to. That's kind of far away though, too. Especially as we get older, it's always good to see just people in general as they get older too, because you never know what can happen and when it can happen. Even though I do want to go, yeah. I don't know. I have a coffee shop thing. But I don't really promote it in any way, so obviously that's not going to do anything. I probably should do some kind of YouTube format or something to promote my coffee shop. Because I feel like my favorite way to do a reading is, like, energy-wise, is to record, like, a private YouTube reading. I feel like those do the best for my energy. Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. I have had exactly one order for a tarot reading. It was recent. I had a reading with someone that I knew at work, and they paid for a reading at my coffee shop, and it was nice of them. Yeah. To download. Interesting. How do you save it for them to download? Like a file sharing kind of thing? Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah. I guess like Google Drive would work probably too, but my Google Drive's like, it doesn't have enough space on it for that. I use my Google Drive a lot. Yeah. At the end of this, we're gonna have some really tough dark types, and we can't hit dark types with confusion, so that'll be fun. Shadow Ball won't be very good, and they're super effective against us because they're part fire. Oh, I forgot you existed. I need to buy some full heals. I'm just goofy. Maybe return? That was a good call there. That was a good call. When that job removed my contract, I felt like I already learned what I had to do. Honestly, it's funny how things like that can happen sometimes, and it's like, you know, this may seem bad to some people, but at the end of the day, it is your loss, and I know what I have to do. Like when they told me at my job that my position was getting removed and that I was basically losing my job without severe like, it's kind of weird the way it's working. I have to wait 6 months to really work again. It is going to be for way less pay than I was before. It's kind of weird, but anyways, when they first said that, I was like, but then after thinking on it for a while, I'm like, you know what? It's your loss, because I know that I was the best one at keeping, no shade on anyone else, but I felt like things ran the best when I was doing that. Because I was the cow, they milked me up. Yeah. Well, and you know, backfiring is exactly what it does too. Honestly, I feel like I'm just kind of like in autopilot right now, in like the best way possible. I feel like it's time to go to Claire. How fast have we done this so far? An hour and 51 minutes? And I'm not like speed running it like some people do. That's pretty good. I just used confusion against it. That's goofy. I love to work 24/7. Knowing I had a kid and all. Yeah. Oh no. That's true. Yeah, the last few weeks I have been doing YouTube, like editing, and I've done a couple tarot readings, like I said, and tarot videos, which I've enjoyed doing, and it's been really nice focusing on like YouTube stuff, even though I don't get paid from YouTube, but it's fun to do. I do need to figure out something to do from home to make money. I've thought about signing up for like OnlyFans or something, just because it's, I feel like, an easy way to make money, but not like that much money, but like something. Because like I guess I technically make some money from Twitch, but not that much, not enough to pay bills, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm trying to work on YouTube more, and I'm like hoping that it starts snowballing enough that like I can get monetized and make at least something on YouTube. Because things are going to get really tight here soon if I don't start making money from something. And a clap? You can get a shop for free? Let's see. Does it have 2 P's like that? Or is that a typo? Let's see. App Store. I really hope that I haven't like been getting messages on YouTube the whole time, and okay, I haven't. Let's see. Clap. Interesting. I'll have to figure out something like that. I'll have to look into that more. Okay, yeah. I'll have to look into that more after the stream. I have an app on my phone now. That way when I get done streaming, I can look at it more. Okay. Have you, I know you said something about getting back into Facebook or something to, I'm assuming, live stream, I think you said, right? Have you done that yet? Because, if you want, at least, let me know when you do so that I can follow your page. That way you'll have a follower. I mean, you'll have followers from other people too, but that way I can follow you. You know, that's funny you say that. I've been thinking about doing reels for... Oh my god, that's loud. I've been thinking about doing reels for Facebook. I guess my only thing that I feel hesitant about that is, like, I don't like watching shorts, like, on TikTok. And, like, I like watching shorts on YouTube, but I don't like making shorts. Oh, okay. Let's see. That is not it. Something else came up, and it was like a thing that was like not you. Did I type it in wrong? 'Cause... 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 ' These vehicles are so loud. I don't see it. Oh, I think I typed in the last name wrong. There we go. I think. Okay, I think this is you. I seen about Facebook them doing like a thing where you can turn your like regular Facebook profile into a like I have one friend on my Facebook page that did that with her profile, and like she says she makes money from it now, like a lot of money. And I'm like, well, first of all, look at you go, like, go girl. And also it's like, I love that that's an option. Okay, which way do I need to push this rock? I think up and over. Okay. Up and then over. Yeah. I'm scared to do that on mine because I've had my Facebook since 2006, and I'm like, I'm just worried that it's gonna like delete something. I know it's not. I know that's a very irrational fear, irrational fear. But you know how fears can go sometimes. On the bright side, something that I've thought about. Do you ever watch ASMR, Jessica? Because I say that because one of the things I've been making on YouTube's ASMR recently, and the reason why I say that is because like I've thought about making something. I think it would be really interesting, and maybe I'm just weird. I think it'd be really interesting to record going into like Walmart and like organizing nail polish or something like that. Because you know how chaotic the displays are. I feel like it would be so satisfying to me to do. And I feel like I would personally find satisfaction in watching it later too. I feel like that sounds so satisfying. I think I'm gonna do that next week when Black Friday week's over. Cause that like my brain tells me that would be very satisfying. Oh, okay. I think I've only ever had one. Well, kind of. I had a Facebook page for my dog at one point, but it's locked out now. I can't get into it. So almost done. I thought about live streaming on YouTube, or not YouTube. I am live streaming on YouTube right now. I've thought about live streaming on. So, okay, so what I've been using basically is Restream.io is what it's called. And I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch right now, which the free version of it, you can only stream on 2 at a time. You can pay a little bit and stream on as many as you want, I think, kind of. But Twitter's an option, Kick's an option, which I haven't used Kick before, really. Not that much. I've thought about it. And I have Facebook on here, but I have a lot of family on Facebook, and I don't know that I really want to stream to them, you know? But then again, at the same time, if it's something that would cause a problem, then they'll find their way out. Oh, we got a full heal now. We might end up needing that. Yeah, I think you said, didn't you say you've done like, I know you said you've done lives before on Facebook. That makes sense. Never melt ice? Do we even have an ice move? We don't have an ice move, so I don't need to pick that up anyways. When we get to Blackthorn City, or I think that's what the name of it is, whatever the name of the next city is, when we get there, I need to oh no. Whatever. Damn. I need to get, what was I gonna, oh, I need to go to the mart and sell some stuff so I have more room in my backpack. Actually, I'm gonna have to toss some stuff out on the ground. Fuck me. Yeah. I probably should, but also at the same time, I do have family that I do find important that's alive still, but like a lot of the main family members that like I grew up with, a lot of them's died. So that's why I don't really care as much anymore either. Well, we need to throw away. What is, actually, let's use a repel. Might as well. An iron. Let's use the iron. My brain cannot handle this puzzle right now. I'm kind of like autopilot through some of those puzzles now, though. Oops. We need the PP up here. Los Zan. Oh. Probably going to sell Max Repel, no. Amulet Coin, no. Ether, no. Ice Heal, no. Guard Spec we will sell. Awakening, do I need to sell that? Oh. I don't think I need an awakening. We can just use Swathel for stuff like that. I'm gonna, hopefully I sleep really hard tonight. I really need it. Hopefully Claire is really easy. Hopefully the Elite Four is really easy. We're actually a really high level. I can't remember what the PP is for Solar Beam. Oh, absolutely, yeah. For sure. But it definitely changes things though, having a child. But that doesn't mean you love them any less, obviously. Well, I don't know. I guess some people do, but not you. I'm not interested in special treatment. I feel that. Or give them any, yeah. Are you still, like, on good terms with her father? I don't think I've ever heard you talk about him before. Maybe you have. If I was a paralyzed cure... I have a berry for paralyzed cure. Oh, I do have a full heal though, probably, don't I? Yeah. And do I need HP heal? A little bit. Potions won't be useful at this point in the game, so... We're on okay terms. We were bad a long time ago. But that's good that it's gotten better then. For her sake, especially, you know. Though he's good. But also, I remember, though, I'm sure you've had this before, where, like, even though, like, my mom and dad didn't really get along, because they were always divorced when I was alive, they, for the most part, I don't think they ever really spoke bad about each other to me. Not really. Like, I overheard it sometimes, but they didn't do it on purpose. So they got along, kind of. Ancient power. That was actually really close. I think it's because we got smoke screened, which dropped our accuracy. Yeah. Yeah, being alone is awful. And also, like, I was telling someone the other day, like, I don't know how you are, but he used to follow with her too. Oh no. But when I'm home alone, I get very worried that someone's broken in and stuff. Or sometimes you just get lonely and stuff too. But like, I mean, obviously a person that you're dating is the best. But like, even having a dog or something, like there's only so much the dog can do. But just having something or someone like there like that really helps. Yeah. Oh, I need to go to the cave. The last playthrough I did, I think Mantine, I skipped this on accident too and had to go back. No, I'm not going to fight you, Hiker Anthony. I didn't even want your phone number. I accidentally got it. That's not where I wanted to go. Heck with that. I like how this dude's just chilling in the cave. Two bros chilling in the hot tub. 5 feet apart because they're not gay. Whirlpool. We need to teach this to Krabby. Yes. See if he's actually a really good person or he can be an asshole. Yeah. That guy, hopefully not. I know... Hopefully it doesn't end up like that in this case, but I know sometimes, like, especially when you get closer to somebody and then you see their, like, other side that they normally keep hidden, and then, yeah. But you're really pretty good at, like, picking up on energies and stuff like that anyways, so you would find out before then, I'm sure anyways, probably. Unless he's really good at hiding it. Yeah, not being a jerk though, that is the first step in being acceptable. I was like, what's the word I want to use here? I've never answered those wrong on purpose. I wonder what happens. Yeah. That is true. Oh, exactly. Yeah, that's half the battle too. I was thinking about that the other day too. I was like, there's just not even of course there's chemistry in like the romantic way. And you can tell the difference. I'm not saying that. But like, you know how like even to be friends with somebody, you have to have like a certain level of like chemistry or like getting along with them. You know what I mean? Like good friends with someone, I mean. So I was thinking about that and I was like, well, it's just so interesting how like cuz there was someone that I met in particular, the reason why I was thinking this. And like I was like they seem like they really do not like me for some reason. And then I was like, well, we probably just don't have a good like a vibe with each other. I am a boss, so is he. Ooh, yeah. Honestly, that might be for the best though. I mean, like the way you're a boss and the way he's a boss is like in like different enough ways. It doesn't seem like they would probably like clash with each other at all, but it also seems like you would both like really understand each other, which would be really nice. Obs. What is this house here? Is this the move tutor or something? What? A clan of trainers. I don't know what this house is there for. That's such a weirdly placed house that is seemingly unimportant. Actually, before we go to the league, because we might end up needing it, actually, let's use this tab. I need to look up where is Sunny Day in Pokemon Crystal. Sunny Day, get from the girl in the radio tower. What girl in the radio tower? I need you to show me the girl. You're not going to show me the girl, are you? Celadon City Department Store. Get from girl in the radio tower. I guess I'll just talk to every girl in the radio tower. That's kind of annoying. Oh, yeah, I know. Exactly. I've never been the type to... I know some people are, and I guess there's nothing wrong with that if someone was. That's their prerogative, I guess, but I've never been the type to be interested in how much money someone has. I feel that. That's funny, yeah, it is. I need to know what girl in the radio tower. We're just gonna talk to every girl in the radio tower, I guess. I think I said radio tower. Not her. I think how I talked to that man. This pocket. Is this statement correct? You can't buy a berry at a mart. Yes. Does HMO1 contain the move flash? I think. Oh, that's cut, isn't it? Only in the morning, yes. You can't buy a berry in the mart, yes. No. Faulkner is the Violet Gym? I think so. Do Goldenrod Game Corner slots have Charmander on their reels? I think so. Oh my god, this is annoying. I'm gonna be so mad if it's not even her. A radio card. I don't fucking want your radio card. Okay, Mary, do you have Sunny Day? No. Do you have Sunny Day? I don't fucking want the blue card. I don't even know what that is. I'll take a radio card. Is there any female AIs down there? No. Is there any female AIs over here? Team 11? It's sunny day. I think, right? I don't even know that we'll end up using this move, but I think that we probably are. Because I've never used Solar Beam in a playthrough. And I'm going to be honest, I kind of just want to use Solar Beam. I also am going to be honest, I think if we use Solar Beam, we can one-shot literally everything. I mean, we're Celebi. Now we just need to pick up... I would prefer Seeking, but I think Goldeen can learn Waterfall too. But I guess we'll see. To get onto this waterfall right here. Oh, I need to get more balls, don't I? No. Great ball. Great ball, great ball, great ball, great ball. Okay. Pack, and we need to... People seem to always see my luck. To see your luck. It does change the other person if they... Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. I mean, I feel like in general, too, the kind of energy that you put out, too, as... like, if you put out positive energy towards others, it's going to bring positive energy back, too. Not you, but other people in general. So I feel like that in general is, like, a good start. If people is just nice to people. What are we doing? Oh, waterfall. Goldeen. Are you in, like, are you in, like, an area that, like, I don't know how to ask this. Are you in, like, an area that other people are, like, wealthy? Or would you not say so? Like, I wouldn't say that I'm wealthy, but I would say that, like, this apartment building I'm in is very expensive, and I live downtown. So I guess I kind of do, but I also split rent with someone, so it's not like I'm paying that much, though, you know? I would say, honestly, even though I live downtown and, like I have a 1-bedroom apartment and my rent, actually, this may sound not that bad for some states, but my rent's like $1,000 for a 1-bedroom. But I do live downtown. It's controlled access, which makes me feel a lot better knowing that people can't just walk in. And obviously, it is, like, split with someone, so I don't pay the full rent because I live with my fiance. So I don't mind it, but I think I'm gonna try the Elite Four once without Solar Beam. Yeah. I mean, if I lived by myself, there is no way I could live here. Where I do. And honestly, when our lease is up this next year, we actually probably are going to move this time. We might even move to another state, honestly. Because we've thought about that for a while. But if we do move to another state, I'm not sure what state we should move to. I think we're thinking Portland, Oregon. That sounds like a good area to move to. Just because, like, everything that we kind of want in, like, a day-to-day thing is, like, kind of there. But I don't know. 280 in January? Like a month? That's really good. I know when I was younger, we lived at this one place that was like, it was like government housing. And it was like, I'm wanting to say like 50 or 60 a month, which obviously is really good. Oh, I was walking into a wall. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's hard to find someone to trust to move in with too. Who was that said something to me about moving in together? Someone suggested that to me. I was 60 when my lease came up. It went up. Oh wow, that's a huge jump, like in comparison. Hey Link Retro, how are you doing? I don't even remember for sure that I'm going the right way. It's kind of just like autopiloting is what I do when I get to this area every time. And I always end up in the right area, so... I think this is right. I am doing okay. Other than the fact that I have worked a lot the last few days, so I'm very tired. No more alliances anymore. Oh, yeah. Till the new lease, I hope. Hopefully it doesn't go up a lot again like that too. I am good, yes. In comparison, for anyone, especially the recording on YouTube, that maybe wasn't watching earlier, I worked 13 hours yesterday, and I worked 9 hours today, and I work 12 hours tomorrow, and I work 9 hours Thursday, and I work probably 12 hours again Friday too. I don't know for sure. I'm scheduled 9 hours, but I'll probably end up working 12. Why did I just use return on Haunter? Am I gonna die because of... Did it use Spite? I can't remember. If it used Spite, I think I'm gonna die here. I know I'm like right there by a healing thing, but I just don't want to have to walk back a lot, so we're going to use that just in case. Yeah, it's a brutal week. I work in retail, and so in America too, so it's Black Friday week, and we have week-long sales at the place I work. Actually, I'm like kind of laid off right now, a little bit, kind of, sort of. I'm just working this week, and then I'm off again for a while. Which I guess is kind of nice at the moment with how much I'm working this week. But it's also kind of like an interesting how you don't need me, but now all of a sudden you need me. I have a lot of money. What do we want going into the Elite Four? We'll get like 7 full heals. I don't know how many I have currently, but that'll be good. We don't need Revive. We only have the one Pokemon. Hyper Potion? I mean, we have a lot of money. You might as well just get Max Potion. Get 10 of those. That should be good. We have some ethers already. Deposit, and we'll deposit all of our HM users now. That way, if we do black out, it's gonna take less time. And now, actually, do I need to heal first? No. Now we need to save. If we do pass out and die in the Elite Four, we will be... I have this weird thing, and I have OCD. We're gonna save again, because I don't... My brain tells me I didn't, even though I know I did. Okay. Okay, what do we think the Elite Four? I think actually Koga normally isn't an issue, but there could be some things this time. I can't remember what moves Fortress has, so I don't know if that's going to be an issue or not. We most likely are going to have to do the Elite Four again. But we will see. Psychic Grass. It's weak to Ghost, I think, right? Yeah. Still barely not enough to kill it. If this doesn't end up working, which I don't think it will, I don't think it'll be a first try victory. If it's not, though, we're going to use... I didn't get very many rare candies along the way. We'll use what we have, though, and I think we'll try the Solar Beam combo. And we'll try that again. I think we'll probably be able to do it with that. Honestly, I cannot remember what type Venomoth is. I have this problem every time. I know this is like a meme among a lot of people. I mean, who uses a bug type? I don't even know what's good against bug. Not that, apparently. Not that. I don't really want to use rock type that much. Okay. I should have gotten that max ether or whatever. I don't know if I got it or not. Can't really remember. I hope I did, because that would be really useful against Lance. I don't think I got that many ethers this time. How many ethers do I have, just so I know when to use them? I have 2 here. I do have a max ether. And that's for 1 move. I thought there was something that maxed your PP for all your moves, but I didn't pick that up. Anyways, let's go ahead and try this. I should have healed first. Okay. Okay. We most definitely are going to be using a max potion here. And we most definitely, and we will use the PP up if we have to again. I just want to make sure that we use it on the right move, which I know we're going to do a save state if we fail basically anyways, but I don't think we're affected by a status, right? No. Are we going to do this on the first try? Surely the dark type leader isn't going to let us through, right? Okay, yeah, she did not let us through. Let's go ahead and reload the game. The screen's gonna look weird for a second when I do this here. Celebi? I did save, right? Yeah, I think so. And then I have to resize it. It does this every time I reload the thing. It's kind of annoying. I just always edit it out of the YouTube video, obviously, so it doesn't look weird. And okay, I kind of want to just, okay, we need to do a couple things here. Let's try this. Let's do Sunny Day in place of Confusion. And then do Solar Beam in place of Ancient Power. How many PP does Solar Beam have though? 10. Okay, I don't really know what I would want to use PP on again. So let's try this and see what happens. Sunny day. And then solar beam. Return. Solar beam. Solar beam. Return. Solar beam's not going to do anything here, so shadow ball? Yeah. Shadow ball? Yeah. I don't know if that was better or worse, really. Actually, Coco wasn't bad last time, so I don't think we need to heal the last, like, 11 HP. I think we'll be fine. Okay, let's go ahead and set it up. Sunny day. And then solar beam. Oh, not very effective. Okay. Solar beam. Oh, sunlight's not out anymore. Okay. So, shadow ball? Doing hardly anything. And then interesting. Just so that you know, you might already know, but if you don't know, any channel that has these, you can type in like !Pokeshop and then the type of ball you want, and then like the amount you want. So like that right there, !Pokeshop, Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and then the amount that you want. And then I think the dollars that you get to buy those, you get from watching channels that have that activated. Oops. Yes, I didn't know that either until after a while. I mean, I know that you can like go into the app on like certain places on Twitch to do it too, but that's kind of annoying. It's a lot easier to do that in chat like that. The annoying thing is that you can't buy a Master Ball. Oh my god. I'm just hurting myself in confusion every turn. That should not have gone that way. There's no reason why that should have gone that way. Yas, you got Scraggy. I missed a Goldeen earlier and it made me really sad. Oh my fucking god. Okay. I was hoping we could do it with Solar Beam because I thought that'd be kind of cool, but I don't think it's going to be possible. There's not really too much in the Elite Four that we need a grass type move on. Return? Yeah, I figured that would do enough. Now, is Solar Beam gonna... Is that worth it here? Maybe. Solar Beam is one-shotting everything. Solar Beam did well against Bruno, but Bruno's not really an issue. Ever. Oh. I mean, we don't really need to waste an item on it, but we have plenty of items and money, so why not? Might as well. I think I'm gonna eat again when I end stream, but that's kind of unfortunate. Oh, I should have used some ethers. Well. We're gonna die from burn, yeah. Okay, well, there's nothing on Lance's team that needs Solar Beam either, so we had our little fun. Let's go ahead and reload. But this time we are not doing Solar Beam. This time we're going to use PP up on Ancient Power. I think maybe that one only has 5, right? I think so. Let me check first before I do. Stats. Yeah. I guess I never tested what hidden power is on Celebi either. If we do need hidden power, that is something we can think about as well. I don't know what our type is for hidden power though. We'll have to see. Okay. That's so annoying. We might have to level up to 55 just so that these kills here with Will that are almost one shot will be one shot. Not that it was that big of a struggle anyways, but just for additional security. I also need to check just to make sure probably that Psychic's not available in Johto. I don't think that it is though. I feel like you have to go to Kanto to get it. And we are not going to Kanto. Well, we can't yet anyways, but even when we can, we're not. Okay, I don't think I used all my PP on that. Oh no, we're good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, might as well. Do we have a super potion still here? Yeah, this one's the hardest with Celebi because we can't hit dark with Psychic. Well, confusion. With Psychic type, that's what I meant. Yeah, we're gonna. If we was 55, we probably could get a one shot there. She literally just depleted our PP for confusion. She used Spite twice, which got rid of 10 of our PP. We literally have no PP in that now. Where is our PP? Oh, Ether is what I want. That's why I couldn't find it. I'll be okay. Will I? That's a lie. I mean, we have that many. We might as well use them. Since we're making it to Lance here. And then we'll use Max Ether on Confusion. We are going to be kind of low on Ancient Power, but that is fine. Max Potion. I don't think that we need full heals, but yeah. I always try it anyways, just to make sure it tells you you can't if you can't. Okay. And then I want to save Ancient Power for the others. A Shadow Ball might be better. It don't really matter. Ancient Power. And then probably Return can finish it, yes. Ancient Power. And then Return can finish it, yes. And then Ancient Power. My fucking god. Okay, well, we have to reload it. I fucking hate reloading on this because of having to resize this every time. Okay. Okay, yeah, we are gonna go level up. I did not think we was gonna have to level up with Celebi of all. Okay. Now that we're level 53, let's go ahead and use this for a candy to get up to 54. And then we will just keep mashing this button here until we get to level 55. Every time I do this, I'm like, what is the difference really between me doing this and just using rare candy? Because me holding down the spacebar speeds it up so much that I'm like, I mean, this really doesn't take that long anyway, so I don't really care. Oh. Yeah, that's not going to do hardly anything. Oh, actually, we are level 55 now. Let's go try the League now. And we are going to save again. Okay. I had to process which move I should use here. It's Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is just really good against Will. Shadow Ball is such a strong move too. It's funny because in Gen 1 there was like no good ghost moves. Okay, this is one area that Confusion might do well. Oh, I didn't use PP up on Ancient Power. I do want to go ahead and do that. Which means if we have to reload again, then I'm gonna have to remember that. Hopefully we won't have to reload again though. Full heal, yeah. Yeah, the damage ranges are much better here. We're actually able to one-shot most things on Bruno's team with Confusion. And Confusion's not even that good of a move, so... Oh no. I somehow autopiloted into saving there. Which leads to a couple problems. The strategy we're going with is our strategy now. Okay, well, that's interesting. I've never done a challenge where I've saved in the middle of the Elite Four. I don't necessarily have a rule against it in my rules, but I don't like doing that either though. Okay, I have to hit hard and fast with this. I mean, really, technically, I guess we don't. I guess, did I use PP moves? Or my ethers at all? Or my PP up? Ethers, no. PP up, I think I did, but that's fine, honestly. So I still have 2 ethers, and I still have a max ether. Okay, that's the most important thing. Okay, we can go ahead and save here then. That way we're not in the Elite Four in the middle of saving. Okay, that's going to be a lot better. Let's get up to level 58. And then we'll save again, and then we'll go into the Elite Four. Because I have to get up way too early tomorrow, and I cannot stay up much longer and play this. I need to go to bed. I'm working like 70 hours this week. I don't have time for this. Okay, we're gonna, I think, one-shot everything with Shadow Ball here. Yep. That second Zatu, I didn't know if we would or not. A Hitmonlee escaped. Confusion. Confusion. Return. 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 Confusion. 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 Alright. And then... it's definitely overkill, but that's fine. And then how are we on PPs? Okay. I'm not like status inflicted, am I? No. We are almost level 60 though. Hopefully this brings us up to 60 before Karen. I would like to be at 60 before Karen, but it is what it is. That just brought us up to 60 before Karen. Okay, now will we be able to get rid of Umbreon before it lowers our accuracy or confuse us? Wow, we one-shot Houndoom? That is huge. I was gonna say, of course it paralyzes us. Still could be bad. Did it spite our PPA? I'm gonna be so mad if it did. Yeah, it probably did. There's no way we would use that much confusion there. Okay, so what moves do I want to use my ethers on? I have 3. I don't know if we're gonna need Shadow Ball in Wills or in Lance. Honestly, I think I should probably use it on Ancient Power because that's the most important move for Lance. So Ancient Power, maybe Return and Confusion, and then of those, Max Confusion on Confusion or Max Ether on Confusion. Okay, let's do that. First of all, let's heal. so I don't forget, because that's me. And then max ether, and that will be for confusion. And then regular ether for ancient power for one thing, but it's worth it. And then return, we're probably gonna need. Okay, let's see if we can't do this now. Let's just go ahead and use Shadow Ball here, might as well. Oh damn, we're confused still from the other fight. Oh, good, all of our stats went up from that. We really need that. I don't think we're gonna make it here because of this though. Yes. We have to reload because we used our ethers. I did not get enough sleep last night. I worked 13 hours yesterday. I worked 9 hours today. I worked 12 hours tomorrow. I don't have time for this. I have to be up for work in 8 hours, and I still have to get ready for bed, and that takes a couple hours. So we are leveling up a lot down here. And then trying it again. We'll be level up to 65. Maybe 63. 63 should be enough. Because we'll be 65 by the time we get to Karen by then. And that's really what's needed. Fucking goddamn. I fucking hate it when it does that. One-shotting everything. You know, for Celebi being a mythical Pokemon, though, it's not very good, honestly. I mean, it's not bad, obviously, by any stretch of the imagination, but it should be better. We're going to switch that later, but we're going to put Shadow Ball at the top right now. Just so we don't have to go back and heal right now. We'll go ahead and start with depleting Shadow Ball first, and then when we switch them back around the other way, by then we should be at the level we need. I like how confusion should be weaker, but it's doing more. I didn't even look at. I wonder if our special stats higher or something. Is that if that's why? I guess I forgot about like DVs and stuff like that. But I don't think DVs affects your like visible stats, right? Your username's in a different color now, Jessica. That's weird. I wonder why I just Twitch did that. Or at least on my screen. I know it's probably not for you guys, but in my OBS thing, it's a different color. Thread. I haven't heard of that. Does it have a live thing? Yeah, I think that's what it was earlier too, but it shows blue on mine now. It's weird. Oh, okay. I never used Instagram to go live either. I know that's like a thing. I don't use Instagram as much as I should, though. I had something really weird happen on Instagram, speaking of Instagram, the other day. I had some woman follow me. And honestly, it was like this weird thing where, like, when I seen her profile, I was like, something about her was like, drew me to her kind of thing, you know, like energy-wise. And so I followed her back. And when I followed her back, she DM'd me about how, I think she was like drawn to me, she said, or something like that. And she was like asking if I wanted to buy a reading from her. And I'm like, I don't have the money to buy a reading from you. And I told her like why, like what was going on in my life. And I told her about how I was like kind of like weirdly drawn to her too, her profile when I seen it. But that was fun. Yeah. Really? I feel like this might be a contentious thing. How do you feel about the psychic twins? Do I have ether still, or do I need to like reset a thing? I am gonna be so mad if I do. Okay. I don't think I know too many celebrity psychics. That's not really a thing I've delved into before. I only know of the psychic twins because of their YouTube content they've made. But yeah. I've mostly seen them when they've like collabed with people, and every time I've watched them like in their collabs, I'm like, and it's also kind of like, I think it's off-putting to me mostly, and I don't mean this in a shady way towards them if anyone likes them, but not connecting. Wait, what is going on? Does it show me as being live? Oh yeah. Why is this website not loading then? Oh, now it's working. I don't know why it was doing that at first. But their like 9/11 thing that they always claim, that they predicted the towers falling or like getting attacked or whatever. But like there's no, like, the claims that they make just aren't true about that. Like there's no like published thing of them saying that. So that's kind of like off-putting to me. It's kind of like oh, that's a little bit of a red flag. But that doesn't mean that they're not like legitimate or something, but I don't know. It's kind of like a weird energy I get from them from that. We hit Fortress in a much better range at that point. Okay, Koga was a lot better. I think, unless it's been deleted in my weird things I've done. Yeah, we still have super potions too. What just happened to that? Use. Okay. Do I need... No. We are level 64. Hopefully Bruno brings us up to 65 for Karen. Just to get us over our next damage rounding threshold. Karen's Gengar's a little fucking bitch, taking all of our PP. Because we're not going to need Confusion that much for Lance, I don't think. So maybe I don't even need to use it for it, unless she drains all of our PP, like at that one time. Okay, return. Accuracy fell. Okay. Ooh, that is what we needed. Right there, the Houndoom going down, or Houndoom. She did successfully get off a spite, and we used like 3 times as much PP as we should have because of that. Ooh. Honestly, use or Ether maybe on Ancient Power and Return, and then max on Confusion. Just because, why not? Oh, I hope this is a victory. Okay, let's try Shadow Ball. And then Confusion. Let's try Ancient Power, because it's effective. Oh my god. Okay. What's Aerodactyl stats? Is it defense, like physically defensive or specially defensive? Because I've worked at work so much the last few days, I haven't eaten that much either, so I feel a little sick at my stomach, and like I don't have time to eat at this point. I've been streaming too long. I just am annoyed at this game right now. I get to this point every time I play this game. It's regular defenses is lower. That's kind of weird. Okay, well, that means that Return would do better here. God. We're paralyzed, so it's going to move first, and we will die here. And now we have to reset, because you guys are experiencing firsthand how I feel when I'm getting towards the end of recording one of these gameplays. I get very frustrated, and it is not pretty. Yep. Okay, well, first of all, we need to equip a Paralyzed Cure Berry, but also, we're just going to level up to 65. I'm not here for this bullshit. Yeah, I'm just like feeling it right now. I don't even know. I feel like I just went down on accident somehow. Yep, I did. Oh, Shadow Ball is physically a physical attack, and that's why it's not doing as much to these rock types as Confusion is. We figured out the answer from earlier. Okay, 65. Save. Let's do this. Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball. When I said earlier that Aerodactyl was physically defensive, I meant especially defensive, that physical would be better. That's what I meant. Okay. And then Bruno is going to be one-shots with everything except for maybe his Machamp with Confusion. Probably, but we'll see. Yep. I didn't even heal at all before him because I didn't feel like it needed. Let's use a super potion there. What are we looking like on PP? Just so we know. Still really good on everything. We have used quite a bit of Confusion, but that's fine. We are going to be using some Confusion against Karen too, but as long as her Gengar is not a little bitch, we'll be fine. I love the fact that we can one-shot Houndoom now, because if not, that thing could one-shot us, I think. Thank God we got past Gengar without getting hit by anything. That means that we have really good PP lift on everything. Maybe use a... We'll do what we did before in the other ones. But I don't even know how much that's even needed, really. Ancient Power we used once. Return. And then Max Ether on Confusion. They would help out so much if we had Psychic. I would say that's probably the #1 thing in this game, is what moveset do you have? Because yeah, Celebi's a mythical, but I feel like that doesn't give it a free pass. Thank God we one-shot Charizard now. Oh my God. And Aerodactyl too. Both of those were major. Oh my God. Thank God. I love playing Pokemon Crystal. Obviously, you've seen me at the start of this video. But it gets very stressful towards the end. I think it wouldn't be as bad either if I wasn't just so tired from work. Map data design. Hiroyuki Zenai. Satoru Iwata. The end. Okay. Well, I feel sick at my stomach. I have talked about it a lot in the stream. I need to end the stream for work tomorrow. I have a lot of work left this week, so I will not be alive again at all this week. However, next week I don't work that much other than Wednesday at my other job, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, so I will be live next week. I don't know what days, probably for language learning and hanging out, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you everyone for being here. I hope everyone has a good Thanksgiving that lives in the U.S. or aka National We Stole the Natives' Lands Day. And I mean that in a not funny way, but like a serious, like, You know what I mean. Anyways, I hope that everyone has a good holiday though. And we have whatever holiday that you celebrate. Most religions or people celebrate something towards the end of December. So, um, anyways, I will see everyone later. Thank you everyone for being here. And Celebi was fun. I wish that it was actually in the game. Its stats are pretty good. Its move pool, especially in later games, is a lot better. But the move pool in second gen for Celebi was not great. You can tell they really didn't intend on people playing with it actually. Um, yeah. Thank you for being here, Link Retro. Thank you for stopping by and checking us out. And thank you for being here, Jessica. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you for being here. And I hope everything goes well for you in life and things that are happening with you. And yeah.